Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Hafiz Sayyid Ali Shah Bukhari, and today we are diving into a topic that every project manager needs to master: types of risk in projects. Yep, it's the one thing we all worry about but often overlook. By the end of this video, you will not only understand the different types of risk but also how to handle them like a pro. Let's get started. Picture this: you are leading a project, everything seems fine, and then bam, out of nowhere, things start falling apart. That's risk in action. In this video, we will uncover the types of risk that could throw your project off, and more importantly, how to navigate them. Stick with me, this is going to be good. Let's start with the basics. What is risk? Well, the Project Management Institute defines it as an uncertain event or condition that could have a positive or negative effect on your project objectives. Sounds fancy, right? But here is the deal: risk is just uncertainty, and as a project manager, you don't run away from uncertainty, you plan for it. Alright, first up, strategic risk. These happen when your project goals don't align with your company's big picture strategy. Imagine being on a road trip but heading in the wrong direction. Wasted time, wasted fuel, and everyone is frustrated, right? Strategic risk usually creep in during the planning stage due to poor alignment or missing stakeholders' input. And here is the kicker: they don't just stop there, they can trigger financial and operational problems down the line. So, lesson one: always make sure your project aligns with the bigger goals. Now, let's talk about operational risks. These are day to day bumps in the road. Think of resource shortages, scheduling conflicts, or process inefficiencies. Sound familiar? It's like trying to bake a cake but realizing halfway through that you are out of eggs. Operational risks tend to spike during the executive phase, and they can snowball into communication breakdowns or even financial chaos if you are not careful. Pro tip: stay organized and keep those daily activities in check. Next up, the big one: financial risk. This is every project manager's nightmare. Budget overruns, funding shortages, or unexpected market shifts. It's like walking into a store with $20, but your bill comes out to $50. These risks usually pop up during a budgeting or procurement, but they don't just stop at your wallet. They can derail your entire project if you're not prepared. Solution: build a solid financial plan and include a buffer for unexpected. Tech lovers, this one is for you. Technical risk. These involve hardware malfunctions, software glitches, or system integration nightmares. Ever tried using a new gadget only to find out it doesn't work the way you expected? Multiply that by 100, and you have got a tech project gone wrong. These risks often hit during the design or implementation or integration stages. So test your tech thoroughly and have a backup plan for when things go sideways. Here is one you don't want to mess with: compliance and regulatory risk. Forgetting to meet legal requirements is like building a house without a permit. It's only a matter of time before you get hit with penalties or worse. These risks are common in industries like healthcare, finance, and construction. The key here: do your homework and make sure all your legal ducks are in a row before you start. External risks are wild cards. Things like political instability, natural disasters, or market crashes. These are the risks you can't control but can prepare for. It's like carrying an umbrella when there is a chance of rain. You might not stop the rain, but at least you won't get soaked. Always keep an eye on external factors and have contingency plan in place. Better safe than sorry, right? Human resource risks are all about your team. Issues like skill shortages, team conflicts, or high turnover rates that can sink a project faster than you can say at teamwork. These risks are active from day one and require strong leadership to manage effectively. Pro tip: invest in your team and keep communication lines open. It will save you from lot of headaches. Speaking of communication, this is where many projects stumble. Misunderstanding, delays, or poor information flow can turn even a great plan into a disaster. It's like playing a game of telephone. By the time the message gets to the end, it's completely different. The solution: clear, consistent communication. It's the glue that holds your project together. Last but not least, we have environmental risk. Things like bad weather, resource limitations, or sustainability challenges. For example, if you are building a bridge during the rainy season, you are asking for a trouble. These risks depend on the location and timing. So always take environment consideration into account when planning a project. And that's it. We have covered strategic risk, operational, financial, and more. Every type of risk you need to be aware of as a project manager. Remember, risk management isn't about avoiding risk, it's about being ready for them. Thank you for sticking around. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, share it with your team, and subscribe for more insights. Do you have your own stories? Drop them in the comments. I would love to hear them. Until next time, keep crushing those projects.